find somebody, finds Holmgren, the turnaround shot to tie it, and John Holmgren with the three.
Warriors had a huge opportunity here, and they let it slip through their fingers.
The Golden State Warriors have really fallen off the standards they had, and it's heartbreaking to see. Despite their star-studded squad, it is so obvious that they're struggling, and you don't want to miss any moment in this video if you really want to find out the reason for the Warriors' recent predicament. So join us till the end of this video as we unveil why Stephen Curry and the Warriors will never be the same again. Stephen Curry and the Warriors are really struggling this season. The Warriors' journey began on a high note just a fortnight ago, casting a radiant glow over the Bay Area. The aroma of flowers lingered more sweetly, and not a single cloud dared to obscure the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. The Athletics proudly held their ground as Oakland's baseball team. Crucially, the Warriors, riding the wave of a thrilling last-second victory in Oklahoma City, stood tall at 5-1, boldly declaring their early season contender status. However, fast forward to the present and the narrative has taken an unexpected turn, prompting our contemplation today. Golden State finds itself in the clutches of a disconcerting slump, securing only one win in the last 8 games, leading up to the crucial November 18th clash with Oklahoma City. A string of 6 consecutive losses, including a 4-game skid at the outset of a 6-game homestand, has cast a shadow over the team's fortunes. To compound matters, the talismanic Stephen Curry, currently delivering an MVP-worthy performance, sat out the last game nursing a knee injury. Adding to the team's woes, Draymond Green is set to miss 4 more games due to a suspension arising from an improbable altercation involving a chokehold on Rudy Gobert. But the question looms, why are the Warriors grappling with such adversity? While it would be unfair to attribute the downturn solely to one or two individuals, the underwhelming performances of Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins stand out as significant factors. During the initial 5-1 surge, the Warriors managed to thrive despite a subdued Wiggins. Yet instead of bouncing back into form and fortifying the team, Wiggins seems to be a stumbling block. Currently recording career lows in points, assists, rebounds, free throw percentage, and field goal percentage, Wiggins is enduring a nightmarish 13.5% accuracy from beyond the arc. Steve Kerr, in response, has curtailed his minutes to a career low, even though the team sorely needs his prowess and perimeter defense. Wiggins struggles to become even more confounding when considering his shooting percentages on catch-and-shoot threes and open or wide open attempts from downtown at 13.3% and 23.1% respectively. Now, despite ample opportunities, the expected capitalization on these chances remains elusive. And the tale is not much brighter for Klay Thompson either. Also grappling with career lows in field goal percentage and three-point accuracy, Thompson is tallying his lowest points per game since his rookie year. Even with a majority of his three-point attempts classified as open, his success rate languishes at a mere 20.6%. And in the midst of this turbulence, Thompson's future seems uncertain, with the possibility of playing himself out of a max contract looming ominously. Now, the inefficiencies plaguing Andrew Wiggins and Klay Thompson have cast a shadow over the Warriors' once mighty starting lineup. The formidable combination of Stephen Curry, Klay, Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney, which was a powerhouse last season, has stumbled this year, sporting a net rating of minus 14.4 in 87 minutes. The group, once an offensive juggernaut, now finds themselves struggling on both ends of the court, a far cry from their dominant performance last season with a net rating of 21.9 in 331 minutes. Simultaneously, the much-anticipated bench group, led by Chris Paul, has also failed to provide the spark the Warriors desperately need. Despite reducing Wiggins and Thompson's minutes, Coach Steve Kerr has yet to find the right rotation to showcase the talents of Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga effectively. While both players are deemed essential, Moody grapples with size limitations, and Kuminga faces challenges with his shooting, hurdles that have hindered their seamless integration into the lineup this season. In the short term, the consequence of these struggles is evident in the mounting losses. Even with another superhuman performance from Curry, who remains as formidable as his days, leading the Warriors to 73 wins in 2015-2016, the team finds itself in a precarious position. Curry is single-handedly tasked with lifting lineups that struggle to shoot and defend, putting immense pressure on the star player. As the losses pile up, the long-term implications become more daunting. Questions arise about the potential of Moody and Kuminga evolving into championship-caliber role players. Can the Warriors leverage their potential or even consider trading them to acquire established players who can contribute to a title run? Andrew Wiggins at 28 remains under contract for 2 more seasons with a player option. The pressing question is where he will plateau and whether he will continue to be a part of the team's core moving forward. The uncertainties surrounding Wiggins add another layer of complexity to the Warriors' future plans. Then there is Klay Thompson, earning $43 million in the final year of his deal. The lack of an extension before the season, combined with Thompson's struggles on the court, raises questions about the impact of his contract situation on his performance. Could his expiring contract become a valuable trade asset for the Warriors? The dilemma becomes whether to keep him and trust in his potential resurgence, or explore trade possibilities that could yield players capable of contributing to a championship push. Now, these are undoubtedly challenging scenarios, and the contemplation of such possibilities would be far less pressing if the Warriors were still in their winning ways. However, as the team grapples with a prolonged downturn, these uncertainties loom larger. The once bright season for Golden State now finds itself in a darker phase, and unless a turnaround is imminent, the uncomfortable conversations about the team's future will persist and intensify. How SGA dominated the Warriors in their most recent game. In a thrilling showdown at the Chase Center, the Oklahoma City Thunder orchestrated a captivating overtime victory, toppling the Golden State Warriors 130-123. This marked the Warriors' 6th consecutive loss, adding to their recent challenges on the court. Despite the return of the iconic Steph Curry after a 2-game absence, his lingering knee injury was evident. Curry showcased his three-point prowess, sinking 5 triples out of 11 attempts. However, he encountered difficulties in the paint, shooting 1 for 8. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson struggled with both his shooting touch and overall demeanor, missing the mark on 8 of his 13 field goal attempts, many of which were contested shots. Chris Paul, the seasoned 38-year-old, stepped up, making 4 of 7 shots from beyond the arc and contributing 11 assists to buoy the team. The standout performance for the Warriors came from Andrew Wiggins, who delivered a season-high 31 points, shooting an impressive 12 for 19. Wiggins displayed clutch moments, going 4 for 4 beyond the arc in the fourth quarter. His final shot propelling the Warriors to a 3-point lead with only 1.6 seconds remaining set the stage for a dramatic finish. However, Chet Holmgren of the Thunder had other plans, draining a crucial 3-pointer from the left wing to snatch both the lead and the Warriors' hopes of breaking their losing streak. Holmgren's remarkable stat line during regulation included 35 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, making him a dominant force alongside Wiggins. As the game ventured into overtime, the competition intensified. Wiggins unfortunately missed all 4 of his field goal attempts, while Holmgren encountered a miss on a jumper and a free throw. Curry and Paul rallied for the Warriors, each sinking a 3-pointer, but the spotlight belonged to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's remarkable performance in overtime, shooting 5 for 6 and contributing 10 of his 40 points, single-handedly propelled the Thunder to victory in a gripping 5-minute period, leaving the Warriors in awe of his prowess on the court. Chris Paul's ejection versus the Phoenix contributed to the Warriors' struggle. In a dramatic turn of events during Chris Paul's highly anticipated return to Phoenix, the 12-time All-Star found himself ejected in the second quarter, courtesy of referee Scott Foster, a long-standing nemesis in their contentious relationship. The Golden State Warriors guard and Foster have clashed on the court for nearly a decade, with Paul vocalizing his grievances about the referee's officiating style. Paul's ejection unfolded in the final moments of the second quarter, culminating in a heated exchange with Foster that resulted in his first technical foul. Despite Foster walking away, Paul continued to voice his frustrations, prompting the referee to issue a second technical, leading to the guard's ejection. Warriors coach Steve Kerr weighed in, acknowledging the necessity of the initial technical, but deeming the second one unnecessary, emphasizing the commonality of player frustrations on the court. Now, adding a layer of intrigue to the saga, Paul revealed that the roots of their feud extend to a personal matter involving his son. Without delving into specifics, Paul alluded to a situation that transpired during his tenure with the LA Clippers from 2011 to 2017, emphasizing the personal nature of their animosity. The point guard expressed his willingness to accept verbal exchanges with referees, but urged against using technical fouls to convey their messages. The Warriors, already without the services of Draymond Green due to a recent suspension, found themselves at a disadvantage with Paul's ejection. The ejection marked a pivotal moment in the game, with team personnel intervening to separate Paul and Foster before the guard exited the court. Kerr himself received a technical from Foster during the incident. In the end, Phoenix secured a 123-115 victory, while the Warriors, grappling with a challenging stretch, suffered their 7th loss in the last 8 games. The clash between Paul and Foster adds just another chapter to their storied feud, leaving fans and analysts intrigued about the implications and potential ripple effects as the season unfolds. The Warriors, once bathed in the glow of success, now find themselves navigating stormy seas. Yet, as the saying goes, it's often in adversity that true character is revealed. Will the Warriors weather this tempest and emerge stronger on the other side? Or will these challenges become insurmountable hurdles in their pursuit of glory? Only time will tell as the Bay Area awaits the resurgence of its beloved team.